think that falls under HR somewhere.
No.
By the way, I do
No,
love Dean.
I don't think so.
I just want to say that.
Okay. So
But
let's.
I'm gonna start RPing even heavier.
I cast them in. I want to get feedback from.
But
you
these
guys
motherfuckers need a
and other
wake-up
command
call on this
members and
police
start
department.
Open dialogue on.
Because the OOC
how
desires
things
and
should
stuff
be
like that,
approaching his opinions
and
since
the
you're out there and
RP
you
that
see
should
it.
be happening
And
around it
just start
right now
gathering
is
you guys'
dog shit.
feedback. Okay, so.
If we're not gonna
we're
RP
gonna
like
try
a
and
police
discuss this
department
in
at the
the
top,
command channel. Okay.
then we're wasting our fucking
Discuss.
time.
I missed the beginning of the conversation.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. You missed that. The watch commander position and how it.
But yeah, I
could
just
be
want to say
going
I do love
forward,
Dean, but
considering that it's
I
not
gotta
a
RP
thing anymore,
some kind of a
we
fucking
need to
sheriff.
find a solution on what you think might be best.
Animal, thanks
makes
for the
sense.
20 bomb. I do appreciate it.
Respectfully asking this, but shouldn't that have been done before it was stripped?
But yeah, it should have. But that's just the way that the.
Ooh,
the
I did
dice have
scream too
landed,
much,
and we
though.
kinda gotta
Got a little
play with it,
lightheaded.
I would love to know like how long this was talked about.
I can't discuss that. I don't
Okay.
want to go to.
Okay.
Bat Shorts,
'Cause
thanks for
it's,
the 5 bomb.
Felt like it was a quick one.
Oh yeah, we do love Dean though.
Well, I can't tell you whether it was quick or whether it wasn't.
He's probably one of my favorite people on the server.
But
But if I don't, but I've kind of haven't really been RPing
Alright,
the sheriff
alright,
for
alright,
months.
Is that I would like.
'Cause I've
you
been
guys
so
to
kinda,
give
like,
me your
disgruntled
feedback.
with
Okay,
it.
that's all I can say.
If I don't start now and get into it,
Is
it's like,
that-
what's the point of me even
But
being
Listen,
sheriff?
there's a way that we can go forward with this. I do genuinely think that there is some
know?
solution, and we can find it. All right.
That's fine. I mean, I literally came to ask you that. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah,
And I hope
no
there's
one's
no problem with
asking you not to. That's of course.
Yeah,
okay.
Casterman. You know, I think Watch Commander's important, and I think you'll side with me when we both say it's an important position. And you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but have I ever done anything other than try to empower you as Watch Commander during Shift 1?
No, you've been a big supporter. You've been a
Right? I
massive
mean, I let
supporter.
you call every major scene that you were a part of because I felt like that's your job, and it's just my job to back you. Right? I'm your support. It's not the other. It's when you're helping a Watch Commander, you don't support me. I support you. The roles flip, and that's just something that has been forgotten by members of High Command when it comes to this shit. Is that it's not their job to support us. It is their job to work for us, but we support them and the decisions that they make at the end of the day. And that helps
I
keep
agree.
everything consistent. You know, the reason why you have a Watch Commander is because they set the tempo for everyone else to kind of march to.
That's a great way of putting it. I was literally about to say, I feel like Watch Commanders put the spine for the PD. They aren't going to be the most.
We'll
prominent
be
people,
more
but they're setting
specific. It's the
structure
spine
there.
for patrol. You know, what I mean, we'll say that
Exactly.
it's the most important aspect of patrol, and just deciding this on a whim without having a discussion is bullshit, and not hearing from the people who are involved or who are going to be affected by this are bullshit. And this is the kind of fucking shit that we shouldn't be doing as High Command. This is not what we're here for. We're here to work with people, not just tell them what to do. That's not how things are. We work together and we find a fucking solution. We don't just willy-nilly make a decision based on nothing. And, you know, if this is the way the fucking police department's going to be, it's like, what's the fucking point of me even being sheriff? It doesn't make any sense at all for us not to extend a dialogue, say, hey, we should bring this topic up and we should try and address it and we should try and fix it. And if we can't get the results that we want, or if we can't do what people are asking, then we can get rid of it. But there was no effort even really made into trying to just, see what people want to do, the people who were affected, what they desire, what could change, what could be different. This isn't what we're supposed to do. This is just us saying
I agree.
It's bullshit. It really is bullshit, and I don't support it at all.
I think for me as well, like, it's such a decision that and I'm not just saying this because it's my role. Move me out of the equation. I'm gonna be honest. I feel pretty bad for Mac here. But just talking about the roles in general, not because I'm in the role. With a role like that, I feel like that's something that you need to go around and you need to get opinions on how each shift is being affected by that role. You go to shift 1. How's shift 1 feeling? How does it feel like shift 1 commander's done to that shift? What about 2, 3? Okay, it's not really working. It's not really making an impact. We can look to either change it or remove it. That's fine. But this seems like a 30-minute conversation and it's gone without ever understanding the impact that it's actually had. I can't speak for the other shifts, but I definitely put a structure in commands. I put Vale and Spartan where they were in Corporal.
Yo, dude, Tipman.
Into
Thank
commands.
you so much for the 50
So that way we
bomb,
have
brother.
a unified
I really do
structure that
appreciate
do communicate
that.
to each other.
Thank
and then
you
the
so
issues
much.
that get up to me, I communicate to high command. There was a proper structure of shift 1. So at least I feel like I'd made a difference. Maybe I didn't, and that's perfectly fine, but I feel like that was never actually found out.
We base everything in this PD off of one shift that's always a problem shift and the people who make decisions around that. I'm kind of sick of it. It doesn't do anything but cause shit like this where other people have to adapt because, you know, shift 2 is fucking up and shit. It's just like not necessary. And for people who preach about PD morale all the time, it seems like all they do is they do things that cause the opposite effect. You know, I think it's my fault because the last few months I've been kind of like a little checked out because I feel like there's really no point. But, you know, I think it's just at a point where it's like I just got to fight everything. I think it's time for a new police chief. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's time for a new police chief if we're going to get anything done.
I can't speak on what goes on internally with high command. You know, that only starts for high command know what goes on in high command. I mean, Angel pretty much pointed that out here. But I received communication less than an hour ago. 20 minutes after I received communication, it was gone. So, and then my input was never asked for. And it seems a little bit redundant that it wasn't.
Don't worry, my input wasn't asked for either because everything happens when I'm asleep or not around.
Almost suspiciously timed all the time.
Yeah, it is.
Your opinion wasn't asked for?
Hello.
No, because I'm asleep.
Angel was yours?
I think they're still.
I literally am not going to say a fucking word. Okay.
That's okay. That speaks of 1,000 words.
Listen, I will say I will speak on what I did. Okay. I had a say in this. Okay. I can speak for myself. I'm not going to speak about what others or anyone else had said. Okay. In my personal opinion, I agreed with removing the rule. Okay. But I wanted to replace it with something that actually made sense for all of us. So, you know, you get mad at me for wanting to actually do that. It's my personal opinion. Okay. I think that the role was a bit redundant, but the work that you guys did was not, you know.
I think that's constructive, as opposed to just, bye, Felicia, it's gone.
Yeah, I can't speak anymore. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. That's what I discussed. Okay.
I'm not against constructive. Like I said, I'm not against.
And that's
Even
fine.
if it's
I
just
mean, I'm not like offended. I'm not. I just I'm just. I wish I wasn't blindsided. Is my main takeaway.
You remember that one day that we fell asleep in our ranks, and the next morning we woke up and everything was
remember
completely
that.
different?
Yeah, it was.
That's what it
I
reminds
just
me
got
of.
promoted to sergeant, and then I got demoted back to
I also
officer.
immediately got promoted to sergeant, and then I lost it like literally a week
Yeah.
later. But that's
Yeah.
the way this has been done. That's what this reminds me of. So I'm not insulted because I know the work that I've done and I know what I'm capable of. I'm just disappointed in the way that it's been carried out.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
All right, so listen, we've said what we got to say about it. Let's just get out there, do our jobs, and don't let this affect anything because I'm not resting on this. You know, I'm going to die on this hill personally.
Yeah. All
I'm gonna keep
good.
doing what I do, by the way. Nothing's gonna change from what I do. So you know that.
Yeah, it doesn't. We don't want
Good.
anything to change because we respect everything that you do.
I appreciate that.
Banana.
When's Matt gonna get the parent, Angel?
It's a very easy thing to do.
Where are you outside?
I'm not finished.
Hey, what's going on, Patty?
Is there like a form or anything I have to fill out on our side for the
think,
thing that happened earlier?